Hey fellow Vault Dwellers, it's Angry Turtle, and today I'm covering the Caravan system. The technical aspects of the Caravan, not the lore, so I will not cover any of the lore. I'm leaving that to someone else. Maybe Oxhorn will do it, or you can do it yourself. I'm focusing on what Caravan is, how you'll use it, and how you will start it. So everything you need to know about the Caravan system that is releasing on September 3rd, so soon. Soon it will go live, so that will be a full guide. First, how you will activate it, how you will start your own caravan. There will be a side quest, a bump in the road. That's how it starts. It asks you to investigate the flare, then search Stony Man Lookout. In order for this quest to appear for you, you need to arrive at this area. Anywhere in here, when you will walk nearby the Stony Man Lookout, this quest will just appear for you, and you start doing it. I will not show you the details so you can experience it yourself. I will skip forward. After running the quest that introduces you to the situation, you will see that you are the one paying for the activities with this operation of Milepost 0. So yes, you are in charge, kind of, together with this person, and you are handling the cost. That's the unfortunate part. You are handling the part with caps, so get ready. Save caps for this update. And 500 is just the beginning. After you pay, you are starting your first caravan mission. And how will the caravan work? Just so you know before you do something wrong. We are at Milepost 0. By the way, I should mention here, Milepost 0 is your private outpost. As you can see, it's instance interior. So what's inside is yours, and other players have theirs. Now, when you start the caravan, the Brahmin will appear with a name of your character. Not your name as displayed on the friend list, but the name that you gave to the particular character you are currently playing. So I'm on White Turtle, so it says White Turtle's Caravan. And that's the icon, and I can join it. As well, at any time, server can handle up to 4 caravans. If 4 caravans will be active, you will not be able to start another one, until one of previous will finish. So now we are joining our caravan. And I will not be explaining here too much, because system is quite straightforward. There is a Brahmin, you need to protect it. You have an option to speed it up, hurry up, and then it moves faster. From time to time you will need to defend it, as enemies will be attacking your Brahmin. And your goal is to protect the Brahmin, as if the Brahmin dies, it's on you, and mission will fail, so the Brahmin cannot die. And sometimes there can be really difficult enemies that can do a lot of damage to your Brahmin. So in that case, it's incredibly important that you have something to heal the Brahmin with, like friendly fire perk with a fire-based weapon or medic's weapon. So something to heal the Brahmin and keep it alive, as those enemies can hit hard and you really prefer them to hit you than the Brahmin. As Brahmin dead is a lost quest. After the deposit cargo in the drop box appears and you deposit it, you don't need to worry about the Brahmin anymore. After you finish your opening mission, the first caravan, you will earn some supplies that you can see under collections. You'll run some more caravans, you'll earn more supplies. It's a cap of 1000, so don't try to get more, as anything above that you will lose, like with any other currency in game. Then you will grind rank, so you'll be running more caravans to unlock ability to run bigger caravans. Early on you will only have access to the small one that provides you 10 supplies per run. Luckily it doesn't take too much time. Single caravan run is approximately 5 minutes. Simultaneously, you can hire people to work at your place. You can hire more people, and it can be ammo merchant, Brahmin tamer, decorator, on imported good merchants. You probably wonder what they are actually doing, and yes, I will explain them one by one. Simultaneously, there is a 5th one that's currently not releasing on September 3rd. but my main character managed to obtain it when we were testing on PTS, so I will show you the fifth one, although the date when the fifth one will appear is not yet known, so I will leave it at the end, the bonus employee that you can have at the end. How do you hire those people? You simply pay your supplies to hire them. 150 supplies. Unfortunately, I don't have so much, so I cannot hire it here. Luckily, on my main character, I have them all, so let me explain. Employees. One more thing about the Caravan that I didn't mention. First Caravan each day is discounted, so you only pay 200 caps for a large one, or medium, small, 0 caps for free, but that's once a day. After that, the price goes up to 1200 caps for the large Caravan. That's important to know. The good news is there is no limit on how many caravans you can run per day. Basically, until you run out of caps, you can run caravans and farm supplies. And now employees. There is new option after you hire them to give them more resources. In other words, to upgrade your employees. They can be higher level than they are when they start. So basically, when you hire them, they are tier 1 employee. You can upgrade them twice up to tier 3, which is very expensive. For example, upgrading Innake will cost me 500 supplies. Now, what employees are doing? First is Josie. Josie is responsible for your Brahmins, and you can use her to change Brahmin diet. In other words, to upgrade your Brahmins. The costs vary, and for better upgrades you need to have tier 3 employee, and you can choose different bonuses like improved health, even reflect damage, improved hurry speed, or health regeneration. I'm not sure yet if speed will work correctly, as you know, this is followed. There's a lot of problem with adding speed, like you cannot improve too much of a speed on your main character. I was trying to test it on public test server with Brahmins, and I wasn't really seeing any difference. So I'm not sure in live version you will see a difference in speed, but those are possible upgrades. You can improve health or increase speed already at tier 1. It does cost supplies. Better upgrades cost more supplies. If you choose, let's say, improve health, that will be what Brahmin get. I still need to do more testing to figure out if it's possible to have more than one upgrade at a time, but I think that additional upgrade will override the previous one. I'm not sure. I still need to do more testing about it. It's not easy as the speed doesn't seem to work, and it's hard to tell if double health bonus does stack or not. So it's hard to figure out if those bonuses can stack. Next employee is Innake, and Innake is one of your traders. So what she does, when you upgrade her, she's selling more stuff. Outside of these bulk items, she is selling new, unique plans and rewards. A lot of that. All of this stuff you can purchase when you upgrade her. Initially there will be like couple plans, and then when you upgrade her more, there will be more plans. I do plan to do a proper review of all those items, but it will be a separate video. This is already long, and reviewing all the items, yeah, much more time required. Outside of that, they all have a lore, and you can talk about their past and future, but I'm leaving that up to you. It's not very important for this video. Next one is probably the most important of all the employees, that's Theodore. In addition to being a vendor, when you upgrade Theodore to tier 2, he will give you a quest to get the new weapon, laser carbine. And then when you keep upgrading him, you will unlock plans for the laser carbine, the new weapon released with Caravan update. So all those plans will unlock when you upgrade him, as well as quick quest for the weapon itself. Initially at tier 1, he's selling just ammo. I don't think anyone will be using his services at tier 1. So when you plan to hire Theodore, you need to go straight to tier 2 and then tier 3 if you are interested in using a laser carbine. Then we have a bot and a girl, Axel. Axel is responsible for decorations. You can talk with Axel to change the look of all the interiors that you have in here. You ask if we can change the look of the place, what can do at the moment. When you upgrade to the higher tier, you will just have more options. Now I can choose between those, and of course I will pay, even though it doesn't specify here. You do pay for those upgrades. Those are not free. Oh, it says on this page. So 40 supplies for decoration. For the decorations to appear, you need to exit and re-enter. So now after re-entering the place, you can see some posters disappeared, some barricades appeared, and it's a military team now. It's not huge difference because it's the cheap upgrade. If you go for tier 3 and more expensive upgrade, the difference will be much more significant. And as I promised, the bonus employee that will release somewhere later. It's not releasing on September 3rd. At least based on the current information. So this is another employee that serves as a vendor, and as well it works with cryptid bait. It can sell you cryptid bait. About that in a moment. First, as a vendor, it's selling a bunch of unique and interesting plants and random ingredients from cryptids. That's a cryptid hunter. So you can purchase that. For those plants, of course, you need to upgrade to tier 3. And additional service is the bait that I don't really know what it will be fully doing. I don't think that's ready yet, but I can show you that. If you pay 10 supplies, you will be able to lure particular cryptid during your caravan. So you need to pay that first, start caravan after, and this cryptid will appear during your caravan. And then you can report about your findings back in here. Maybe there's supposed to be some reward at the end if you try it all or something like that. I don't know. This is just a bonus information for now, as Windy is coming later. That's the employee number 5. So my recommendation is to hire Theodore first, then to go for the employee that is selling a lot of unique plants. That's Inek. After that, I would go for the possible Brahmin upgrades, assuming the Brahmins are dying for you or you struggle with them. Normally I notice Josie will be 3rd or 4th, even 4th pick, because it's not really essential to upgrade those Brahmins, but it's cool. I'm just still waiting for Bethesda to give us an option to upgrade Brahmin with double mounted miniguns. That's the proper upgrade I want to see. And lastly, the last one to pick Axel, because that just decoration purposes. It changes the look of your outpost. More most likely is to come somewhere down the line in the future, but that is how Caravan works for now. Do you have any questions? Please let me know. And that being said, thank you a lot for watching and see you all in the next one.